Hello viewers and welcome back to Banished. I'm your host Choo once again, and currently, well, as you probably noticed, I've sped forward the game a little bit more, and currently we are suffering from a pandemic of sorts. There's apparently a outbreak of yellow fever inside the village, but just to recap what has so far happened, I made some improvements, built a few more fishing huts around this little river line. Village is really starting to appear as more of a city now, as we've expanded into this area and built this lovely housing complex, built a barn over here and some stuff for fuel and whatnot, and there's just a ton of stuff now. And I managed to separate the pen animals again, so now we have a group of cows over here and a group of cows over here, so that's very interesting. I was going to set up a farming complex either on like this side of the river or this side, but seeing as how there's an outbreak of yellow fever, we're going to have to solve this problem and we're going to need a hospital, so we'll build one of those right away. So we're gonna mouse over here, we're gonna go to the hospital tab, and it looks like we have just enough resources to construct this building, and I guess we'll build that on the well, I'd like to build it in the middle of the town, but oh yes, we can squeeze it in right just before the market, so we'll squeeze it in right there. Yeah, a few people are hopefully going to... It's a shame that some of these people are going to die due to this yellow fever before we can help them. But once we have the doctors set up, it will give us the little bit of oomph that we need. And I see that we have another merchant here. This time it's a general goods merchant. I guess we'll get some seeds, and we'll get some bean seeds. I'm gonna see if I can buy both of those. I'm gonna see if we can buy those plum seeds as well. Ooh, and some cherry seeds. We'll try to buy all the seeds possible. Yeah, we've been producing far more food than we can ever really use at this point, so I've been just sort of stockpiling it inside the trader's depot. I saw an offer for some chickens, and I really wanted to get those, but unfortunately we couldn't, so this will have to do. Yeah, because some of the merchants are fairly picky, they'll only trade you for select things, whereas other merchants just don't seem to care at all. So with that sort of said, I mean, it's one way or another. Now, I believe we have corn. Apparently the game differentiates between grain and wheat, and to me there's no real difference, but then again, I don't know anything about farming and crap like that. Want to get this thing done. Want to get that hospital done. Population's doing fine though, apart from the yellow fever plague and all. I mean, we have 140 people, so I mean, that's good. God, I hope that hospital is done before this plague takes a good chunk of our population out. Not liking the sound of all of those deaths due to the plague. Yeah, but we have a lot of people on the way, so I mean, it's not that big of an issue if people drop by a few numbers, and we have ample amounts of reserve laborers. So, really want this building to be just done building. Oh no, more people. No. I really hope that the population just sort of stays as it is for now, and that hopefully a few more of these cases of yellow fever would be just solved by themselves. Come on, hospital, build faster. It looks like the amount of cases are going down, so either people are just dying in mass, or people are gradually getting cured. Either way, we do need a hospital at one point or another, so we might as well build it now. And afterwards, I mean, we have ample wood, and then we should be able to generate a whole bunch of stone, so it isn't really that big of a problem. Do need this built right away, though. Let's see. There we go. And then we have one doctor, and then all the 11 people who are sick will come to the hospital. They will get treated magically somehow, or they'll just die conveniently inside this building. Either way, the world of Banished continues. Ah, there we go. So everybody's getting treated. They seem to be doing alright. Yeah, so that's that. Food reserves are running a little low now. That might be because of the fact that the merchants are taking it and storing in their trade depot, which is fine. I built another bridge here because I wanted to set up a small fishing place over here. Why are people... Oh, old age deaths. Okay, fair enough. So let's continue off of that. I wanted to set up a little fishing area over here. I'm actually going to get our laborers to collect everything inside this region. We're probably going to need the stone over there as well. And I want to build maybe 2 to 3 more of these fishing platforms. I really don't think that you can run out of fish, even if it is a lake like this. It's mainly for the sake of just having more food than we need. And the fish sell decently well, so I mean that's always another plus. After that, you'll notice that I have a little road here. I think I'll just link this this up to whatever this side, or I think I'll just link this up to this side of the river, and then I'll just build ourselves a little farming area. I bought some seeds too. I bought some cherry ones. I think I also bought some a lot of different ones actually. Can't exactly remember, but I think it's like cherry seeds, some bean seeds, and some other ones. All of the stuff is still fairly useful, so it doesn't really matter all too much. Alright, so this area is starting to get cleared up. Okay, so we'll go to food production, and we'll put down, I want to say 2 pairs, or 2 of these docks. I don't believe the spacing for them actually has anything to do with how effective they are at fishing. Probably not going to sell anything. So I think I'll leave it like that, where we just have 3 of them present there. I'm gonna put back some of these fur hide coats. And our builder team will just rapidly assemble these. And I'm also going to build a few houses too. Let's see, each and every single one of those fishing docks will probably use right around 4 people. So if I just build a nice little group of 3 houses, that should be enough to sustain them. And if we need to increase it, we will, of course. And there we go. And we can get like 6 people to build this little fishing area. And once this is complete, then we can move on to some other stuff. I think we'll get the quarry working in just a little bit, simply because stone is starting to run low. So nice patch here and here though, so I'm thinking about collecting that as well. And I've got to say, this event log is really rather handy. I mean, since we have so many people now, I can see exactly when more laborers appear, making that really rather useful in figuring out when our town is gonna grow and when the population just sort of surges forward. So that is really nice. There we go, fishing platforms are finished. And we can put in, let's completely fill up these fishing docks for now. And that'll get these guys working full-time on fishing. There we go. So we have a nice little extra dock right there, and that'll supply us with quite a lot more, with quite a little bit of food. So that is good. In the meantime, we might as well prepare for building our little fishing village. So we'll span that bridge here, build this road up, and I will build the road up over here. Now, how far is that Forester Lodge zone? Okay, so it's a little bubble right around here. I want to avoid that. I want to keep this forester lodge here because it's a really productive little source of logging. But on the other hand, we do need to expand, and we do need to get some more farmland soon. And I don't want to use the area here simply because this is all going to be housing territory in just a little while. So that is sort of that. I've got to keep the population growth fairly high, and to do that we require this area to be built. Now I hope some of those laborers, builders, get over here and build the bridge soon. There we go. Alright, so that is done. Since we're going to be developing this area, I'm figuring out where would be a good idea, where would be a good place to nab stone and other resources, and it looks like it's going to be here. So I'm going to order our guys to do a pretty comprehensive sweep of stone and iron, because we do need both of these resources, and that is just going to occupy our horde of people for the next little bit, just gathering up those resources, and afterwards I think we'll have enough laborers to set up some serious farming and some other stuff like that over there. This town is really growing, and I really like that. Nice little fishing piers work in here. These are producing a decent amount each, but eventually they'll produce more. Oh, we have some guy going hungry. That's not good. Oh, that's why. Some of the people who go and get the resources, they take tremendous... Oh crap, they're going all the way around to get them. That's why. I hope these people can't starve. Why are they... Oh, they're mining the stuff over here, that's why. I hope these people can't starve when they do these like long hauls over here just to get resources. Yeah, I only wanted them to harvest the stuff over here, nab all of that. Oh, and the blacksmiths are out of iron. These woodcutters are, well, they seem to be full up on fuel, but I think we'll increase the limit to 800, seeing as how everybody seems to nab that up immediately. Now, food. There should be plenty of food in the market. I'm guessing all of these people who are hungry are the people, yeah, they're making the trek back and forth from the, from this area. I swear, did I designate anything over here? This land is actually ripe with stone. Yeah, there shouldn't be any more designations over here, though. No, there we go. Since there's so much stuff up here, I'm thinking, would it be, it would actually be worth our time to build a bridge over there and to just sort of harvest the stuff from there. I'll make note of that, and I'll build a bridge there in a little bit. Although currently, I think the stone and the iron is a little bit, its value is a little bit high, so I might just build a farm instead. Alright. Yeah, there's a ton of wood now. Not so much stone and not so much iron, though. I think I'll let this, the harvesting of, like, stone and stuff continue for a little bit more, but I think 100 units would be enough for our purposes, at least for now. Because we're going to need a mob of people to, clear out all of the trees over there, and we're going to need a mob of people to then staff the farms too. I wonder if there are any wild animals inside this game. Apart from the deer, of course. Alright, well this is coming along quite nicely. Our guys are harvesting a lot of the stone. I see that they have enough, so let's remove the designations from here, from here, from here, and from here. So they shouldn't be doing any more stone harvesting, which is good. And then we'll come over here and we want to set up the farms. So let's do that. First and foremost, we're going to need to... Actually, I should probably set up a storage barn right away. So this will be where the food is deposited. And next to it, I will set up... a little like communal housing area district right there for the builders to build, of course. Going from there, we're going to need quite a few crop fields, which I'll place over here. So let's do 15 by 10s. So we'll have one there. 15 by 10. Have one there. And again, another 15 by 10. Like that. And then over here, I think we'll have a... I'm not gonna do a pasture. I don't believe that we have anything good there. I'm also gonna build an orchard so then we can get some cherry production happening, or whatever tree stuff that I bought. So I'll build an orchard right there as well. And I'll let the horde of construction people do their thing now. There we go. They are setting up a nice little farming area now. Perfect. I wonder if you can build a fishing thing. Oh hey, you can. You can build a fishing thing just using this, just this little river. Oh, that's really interesting. I think I will build one there. Alright, so now let's grow some beans over here. And I think I'll do one more cornfield over there. And now, currently we have how many we have 7 farmers. We would need 16 to employ to fully use all of these fields, which is fine. I'm gonna get these gonna get this orchard done too, and then we can do plum and cherry. In that case, we will do one plum field, and then we'll do a small cherry section as well. So we'll do something like that, and we will just dump a lot of the population into farming. Oh, not to mention the fact that we also have one of these fisher areas coming along too. So we'll build up this area. Perfect. So now we have some mini plum trees coming along. That's gonna supply us with some stuff in the near future.